What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 370 of the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton LaPlatte. Joining me, as always, we have the Mecha Stardew Valley, Chris Montalbano.
Leon wants you to buy his Porsche.
We got the Ray Trace Durag Madrid Devon.
We're inspecting your DLC.
And we got the most degenerate squid in the sea, Jalen Roberts.
Can you afford the Legos?
We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about Resident Evil Requiem, Marvel Cosmic Invasion, Kirby Air Riders, Pokemon games and Legos, Animal Crossing, Monster Hunter, One Piece, and Marvel Rivals. Alright, so I put a secret game on the dock.
Mm-hmm.
It is Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Because I played through the entirety of that yesterday, and I think I'm going to go for the platinum. Because it's a lot of fun. So, yeah, I mean, 4-player beat 'em up. It's from Tribute, who I think they did TMNT Shredder's Revenge, and it's .emu publishing again. So
yeah, stick.
Alright.
Was it like the TMNT?
Yeah, I mean it's a really good, solid. I think took us like 3 hours maybe to beginning to end do the entire game in co-op. So
who'd you play with?
It has 4-player co-op and it's cross-play. So I was playing with Lana almost the entire game. Deontay was there for a good majority of it, and we had Aber in and out, and also. So when it was 3 of us, it was a public lobby, so just people were randomly jumping in and out, and like a couple of times we had to kick the random because they were just AFK, so we couldn't like move the stage. Like everybody else was ready to go, and they were just.
That's annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Why would you join and just go AFK?
I don't know, but. Yeah, played through the entirety of it, unlocked all the characters. And so, yeah, hopefully, any of y'all gave it a try so that it's not just. Because I had fun playing it with other people, but I need to play through. I think I need to beat it with every character. So.
That makes sense. It's a standard beat 'em up trophy.
Yeah. The rarest trophy, other than the platinum, is do a 4-player focus attack, and that I think just all 4 people have to have their focus bar full and hold down R1 together to do that. But yeah. That would have been a game that got put in the Chris folder, but I saw other people on and playing it, and just decided to hop in.
Nice. Sounds like a good time. How much is the game?
30, I want to say.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Right.
That's decent.
Yeah. Crossplay too? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's a code, 4-letter code thing, so once you open up your lobby, I just put the code in the Discord, and because at no point when I was playing with people did I exit out the game, it was just the same code the entire time, and so.
Oh, your ass was seated, huh? What made you decide to play it?
I don't even know, honestly.
I saw the call go out in the Discord, and I was like, "Oh, don't got it."
Yeah, hopefully it comes to PlayStation Plus. Hopefully it gets
Yeah.
DLC. That'll be the thing, because
Yeah.
Shredder's Revenge got DLC, so
Yeah.
hopefully they do
Mhm.
that with this.
It was
It
a good
was
story.
$5 off for like the first like for pre-order, and then
Probably like
probably
that
like a
first
few
week.
weeks.
Oh,
Yeah, like a week or two after it came out, it was like $25. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get it, and then that $25 went other places.
it'd be like that.
Fair. Yeah,
Yeah,
it do be like that.
it do be like that, right?
And,
And then
and
the sworn sickness kicked in, and I was like, ah.
see, I think that's what did it, is I saw Alana playing it, and I was just like, I completely missed the boat on Sworn. Like, even looking at
No,
it,
you have
I'm
not. Apparently, they're still pushed. That's an agenda still being pushed.
What? Okay, as
No, they
a
put out a
non,
roadmap. You're not gonna miss out. All those sickos
what
will
is
play it with you.
what is sworn?
Multiplayer roguelite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's super similar to like the gameplay loop of like a Hades, with like
Uh,
here's your character, pick a weapon, and then go pick a door, get a boon from
God,
a mythical mythical
I feel like
entity.
I feel like this has been a couple episodes now that we've talked about, or someone has mentioned sworn. So
Yeah,
it's good to know.
yeah. It's an agenda. It's on Game Pass. That's how a lot of them were
Mm.
playing it.
but
Oh,
it's
But they
gotcha.
not
also went and
cross-play,
bought it
right?
like, yeah,
Yeah.
and they went and bought it like on Steam and then like
Nice.
on PlayStation, also,
Yeah.
just, just so that they could play with people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does it have
shouts out to the
crossplay or
sickos.
is it
No.
No,
no?
And
Okay, so
apparently
not
not
really.
even like the different PC storefronts, like they don't even can't even play together.
oh, really weird.
So like the Steam
Yep, yep.
version is a silo by itself, while the Xbox PC version is a silo by itself.
That's
So,
so interesting.
and then PlayStation's a silo. Nobody plays on Xbox, so we don't have to worry about that.
True.
Oh no. Jalen, did you end up getting it?
Not yet.
And you'd get it on
Okay.
Steam if you were to get it, right?
Probably.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, there's people to play with you wherever you go. That's the main takeaway.
Other than Xbox, because even the Xbox people are playing it on PC, so or PlayStation.
No, they're also playing it on Xbox. Well, Deontay's also playing it on Xbox, and probably Aver too. So
No, Aver's like 100% PC.
Aver, chime in chat.
Yeah. That's an argument we can't have.
All right, and so the other game, well, there were two other games that were on Switch 2 Island for me this week. I need to go finish Pokemon. Like, I need to finish my living dex for the DLC so I can, like, be free of this game. But Animal Crossing, it got its Switch 2 update. I haven't loaded it up. Because the last time I loaded up Animal Crossing, it was like a real reminder of the state of the world when I was playing Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah, that was a time.
That was an early
It was the
COVID
best of
game.
times. It was the worst of times.
Like my character is wearing a mask and
No, no.
Oh man,
Yeah.
they don't do that anymore.
No, they don't.
so I haven't actually loaded Animal Crossing up, but I have been playing Kirby Air Riders. Cause
Hell yeah.
I was like, Pokemon's winding down. Metroid's not really a. I'm not gonna play Metroid. Like Donkey Kong's a maybe, but I need to. I have the demo for Donkey Kong downloaded, so I'll
Mm,
probably try that before I play it. And I
that's smart.
missed both
Yeah.
the beta tests for Kirby Air Riders. So, but just looking at it, it is the most Sakurai game. Like if you
Yeah.
know the DNA of Smash, and like
You know.
for me, starting with Melee, going through into Brawl, into Smash 4, into Ultimate, because I've probably played the N64 one like 3 or 4 times ever, and I never really. That's the only Smash Bros. I've never owned.
Yeah. That's fair.
But for this, it's like, oh, it is extremely Sakurai, but it's extremely polished, and it's just like, for me, Switch 2 is like, yeah, I got it for Pokemon. There's going to be more Pokemon. Also, I think I'm skipping Pokepia if I want to play a.
Kia?
Yeah, it's a game where a Ditto turns into a child,
Oh,
and
yeah,
Oh, the
yeah,
Animal
yeah.
Crossing looking one.
yeah. If I'm gonna do that, I'm just gonna do Animal Crossing.
That's fair.
Plus, I got Final Fantasy VII coming this week, and oh, also, I don't know if we talked about this before, but with Final Fantasy VII, the Steam or the PC and the PlayStation versions are getting an update
Mm.
on launch day of the Switch 2 version, because that has like, well, it's coming to Switch 2 and Xbox,
Mm-hmm.
and it has like God mode, where essentially like you turn on cheats like unlimited HP,
Yeah.
AP, MP, just
Yeah.
every hit does 9,999 damage. So
Yeah.
I was hoping that the PlayStation version would get that update just to like run through the game again on PlayStation to clean up trophies.
Yeah.
But hopefully it doesn't disable trophies. But that's one of the reasons I was looking forward to the Switch 2 version, because up
Mhm.
until recently it was like, oh yeah, you're getting all these improvements, but they hadn't said anything about, because I have it
Mhm.
on Steam and I have it on PlayStation, so
Yeah.
it'll be good to know that those versions are getting this update, and hopefully they do that with Rebirth also when Rebirth eventually comes to everything else.
Yeah. You think that'll be this year?
Mm, no,
How
I
many
don't
years
think
has it been?
since Rebirth.
Like 2?
It's been like 6 years since remake, so if we're
Yeah.
following that trajectory, because it was
But
I
it-
don't think it's gonna. I don't
Because
definitely don't
it
think it's
went to
gonna follow
PC
that
after like 2
trajectory.
years though, right? Or like a year or two.
well, yeah, the the Rebirth is on PC. It's
Rebirth is on PC. Oh shit.
Yeah.
yeah, it's Steam Deck verified. Like that's one of the ones
Mhm.
on my wish list that I'm like, it just has to hit a sale, because 16 still doesn't run on a Steam Deck. So that wouldn't be the next Final Fantasy I get. The next one definitely would be Rebirth.
With, do you have 7 remake on Steam Deck or Steam?
Yeah. And we
Sick.
technically have 2 copies in the family library, because Jalen also has it.
Double sick. I might download that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I sometimes I forget that Rebirth exists. Maybe this year I'll play it.
You should. It's a good game. It's
It's
a
cra-
lot,
I,
though.
I fully own this game. This is crazy. I just
Yeah, and there's no DLC
kind
for
of just stopped playing it one day. Really early in the game, like crazy early.
Might as well just start over.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck no. Fuck no, I'm not doing that. No.
Did you do the demo?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah. I've just been sitting around playing Queen's Blood.
Mm.
valid way to spend time in
Um,
that game. That was a
yeah.
whole journey.
See, my problem is they introduced the open world like real early, and I'm just like, oof,
Yep.
don't feel like doing that.
Oh yeah, the open world checklist. That is that game. That game is like 6 open world games in one.
Oh, the second
Yeah,
one or the first one?
The second one. The
second one.
first one,
The
there's
Oh,
first
like
one's
no
like
open
a,
world.
it's
got
like
it.
a,
Got it. Very
at certain
linear.
points it's a hallway simulator, you
Yeah.
know,
Got
and at
it.
other points it's like, oh yeah, explore this city, kind of
This town that's like
this
4
town. Yeah,
paths, and each
yeah.
one you got to go down each of these paths for each of these
Or if
side
you're in
quests.
this, or if you're in this like the fucking SWATs, it's the goddamn. There's a couple alleyways, and then a main alleyway, and then they dropped a plate on it.
Yep. And Kate Sith was there. The most ridiculous, like out of context scene of that first game is just Kate Sith
Yeah.
watching the plate drop and being like, "Oh!" I was like, "Who the fuck are
Whoa!
you?"
I had no idea this was going to happen.
The anime onlys or the people only playing remake and rebirth.
Damn, he's the insert character. This is how you feel right now, right? Yeah. I don't know, man. I'll get around to it.
Yeah, Chris, you
I wonder how
have
it runs
remake
on the
on
Switch too.
PlayStation.
I know. I do.
So the demo ran
It's a good
fine.
time.
So that's the good thing about 7 remake is that there's a demo for it pretty much everywhere. So Switch 2
Mhm.
also got a demo, so and it ran fine.
Nice. No, I
It's
feel like I don't know why I've been playing a lot of my JRPGs on Steam Deck instead of PlayStation.
Steam Deck, because the Steam Deck is so good. Get cozy somewhere, play a game that's really text heavy and wordy.
Yeah,
yeah. For me, the
that's true.
Switch 2, just because it's smaller and lighter, is a better fit
Mhm.
for doing that. Even though I don't typically do that. If I'm going to play something handheld, like the Steam Deck is a better form factor than like my phone with a backbone, but then the Switch 2 is just a better form factor than the Steam Deck for just because when I played the 7 remake demo, I just literally sat in my chair right here with my Switch 2 to play the demo.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because there's no point I'm like, I could play this on my PS5 Pro also hooked up to this exact same monitor and it'll definitely look better. So
Yeah.
the reason to be playing this is, and I think the majority of the time that I have on the Steam version was on my Steam Deck for 7 Remake versus playing on my
Mm-hmm.
PC itself.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Square
That's
Enix
fair.
give us cross saves. That would be like the real
That'd be
galaxy
sick.
brain of just let me
Yeah.
put my PlayStation save, copy that
Mm-hmm.
over to Steam, copy that over to my Switch 2 version.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
these types of RPGs just lend themselves really well for handhelds because especially like if they're longer and maybe a little more grind heavy, it could definitely be you got something on in the background. You got culinary class war on in the background, and it's just kind of watching you while you're up here, like running through some story shit, or then maybe you're just like, I want to level grind. level
That's
grinding, and then you really lock in on the show. Like, damn, there, it's just chilies, gochujang, and soy sauce. Ooh,
that's
cooked on the
kind
high heat
of
in the wok. Fire.
that's that's kind of where I was at yesterday because I finally got MU deck running perfectly on my Steam Deck. So
Okay.
I got I never played through Black or White, so I started playing through Black, Pokemon Black.
The Michael Jackson version.
Yeah. And it was just like I was started playing through it, and I had One Piece in the background, like going through Water 7. So there was multiple times where I'm just like
That might be
constantly.
an active watch. I'm not gonna lie.
It was literally me just like walking around the grass, just like rotating my finger, knowing I'm going to catch a Pokemon, just constantly pressing A just to hit tackle, not caring what's going on because I'm actively watching what's going on the TV. Like if a
Yeah.
Pokemon dies, it's fine. I'm training the next Pokemon. It is what it is at this point. And
Yo,
so
man.
like, but it was I was having a good time playing through it. I love I kind of realized how much I missed the 2D sprites of Pokemon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
Gen
like
5, they
yeah,
really went in with those sprites in Gen 5.
it's a beautiful game. Like a HD 2D game. It's fantastic. I'm not taking it all in as much right now because I am watching One Piece while I'm playing it, so there's a lot of uh
You taking in that One Piece?
yeah, I'm definitely watching One Piece over really enjoying Black and White, but I'm only at the first gym. I just got my first gym badge. So I'm really just at the beginning of the game.
And Black and White was the first one that did entirely new Pokemon until you got the National Dex, right?
Yeah. So I think that yes, that is true. You can't get any other Pokemon until you get the national dex
Right,
at the end of
until
the
you
game.
complete the regional Dex, get the National
Yeah.
Dex, and
You have to
So that's
complete the
cool. It's
original Pokédex
you have to
to
see
even get it.
every.
Oh,
Po-
okay.
yeah, you have to see
which
I
is
was about to say,
every.
damn, that's a little OD.
Well, it's
wh-
150, I want to say, so it's not like
it's not crazy.
there is just like a every single thing that every single Gen 1 Pokemon, there's a Gen 5 analog to it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've noticed. Um but
Yeah.
it is pretty awesome to like cuz all these Pokemon thus far I've seen on Pokemon Go. And I have no affiliation with those Pokemon in Pokemon Go, but now playing
I don't fuck
like
with
Black
them.
and White, yeah, I'm like I don't really care that
I
I
see
caught this
you.
Pokemon. But now that I'm playing Black and White, I'm like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool. Like catching this Pokemon, I'm like, oh, this Pokemon evolves into this, and like I'm like actually playing through the game and getting like some like normality to them and just being like okay this can build my team this way and this can build my team that way. I'm like okay this is I kind of I mess with them more now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
They're not
I'm
just cheap
doing this to be
knockoffs.
a no they all feel kind of different and they're cute in their own little way and it's been kind of nice and obviously I found a way to emulate on my Steam Deck and make it perfect because I want to procrastinate beating Expedition 33 or playing Ghost
Legend
of
CA.
Yotai. Yeah, like I don't know why I'm being a procrastinator for games that I bought, but here I am. Maybe it's because it's easy and I can watch One Piece while I'm doing it.
Yeah, that's probably
I'm
what
not
it is.
I'm not out here playing Expedition 33, listening to that story and that soundtrack while One Piece is in the background. I'm gonna have very confusing storylines.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing that happened for you this week, Chris, is there was a Resident Evil showcase
This
for
is the weirdest
Requiem.
showcase I think I've ever seen.
It was like 12 minutes. I didn't
It
watch it. I need you to run me through that 12 minutes of what the hell happened.
Okay, so it starts off with a banger. I mean, Leon's doing some crazy ass shit. Okay, so this is how they
So
explained how a Resident Evil, maybe, probably, he deserves it at this point.
He's moving and grooving. It's ridiculous what he's doing to those zombies.
But it starts off with like Leon doing some dope shit, and they kind of explain it as like Grace Ashcroft is going to be your Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 7 kind of gameplay, where it's more of a survival horror, very dark, very like
mhm.
intimate uh
I'm not trying
gameplay.
to
And
get
then
intimate with nothing that wet, fleshy, rotting, and hungry.
and hungry. and then
Hungry.
and then Leon's campaign, because it's gonna go back and forth. It's not gonna, so far from what I've realized, it's not gonna be like Resident Evil 2 where you play as Leon and then you go back and you can play as Claire. It's gonna be you're playing as Grace and then the story continues and you play as Leon and the story continues. You go back and forth through both of them. And Leon's campaign is gonna be more like Resident Evil 4, but after Resident Evil 6, so he's like just really curb
Fully
stomping
disrespecting the
everything.
zombies. Like he shoots
Everything.
one in the face, flips it, and then dives behind it and shoots it in the back of the head. I don't know what Leon is on.
Bro, this is the
He's got
goriest,
really good at killing zombies. He's like
so good
the
at it.
fucking
So good at it. And this is
the
the goriest
Beethoven.
game. This is the goriest gameplay I've ever seen. Um
Mhm.
like yeah, there was moments where like you're shooting with a shotgun with Leon and you're blowing heads off and you've seen that before. But then there's like a moment where he's like literally putting hands on a zombie and then pulls out his
Felt
pistol and
felt
then
bad.
shoots up his like jaw and blows their head off and you just see blood splatter everywhere and you're like this is will
Oh,
literally be
he's
probably
doing gun fu.
yeah
Yes,
this is
he thinks he's Christian Bale.
this will be the greatest if they do it right. If it's going to be half Resident Evil 2/7, half
Yeah.
Resident Evil 4, this will be the greatest Resident
So
Evil hands down.
in that regard, Chris, my question for you is how could they implement that to make it work? Because I feel like
That's
if you have two kind of contrasting styles, it becomes like, damn, I really just kind of want to play that, or I really kind of want to play this. Like, how can they weave that together and make
that's
it
kind of
like
where my
really sing?
I don't know, and that's kind of where my hesitance is. Is like,
Yeah,
is this going to be like a Spider-Man game where you're playing as Spider-Man, you're all powerful, you're open
yeah,
application names, and then you go to I think what was it? It was Spider-Man 1 where you play as Miles Morales and he doesn't actually have his powers yet, and he's kind of sneaking
yeah.
around and doing
And
shit
Mary Jane.
and Mary Jane, and you're like, okay, this is I want to get through this part to get back to where I was kicking ass and taking names.
Yeah,
So hopefully they can find a way where I honestly I don't think that any really game, unless you guys prove me wrong, has done that well enough to where it works. But the one question I had going into this was, does Grace actually get a gun? And she does. She gets a little like pea shooter. Fine. She's not holding a shotgun or anything. She's got a little pistol. And then she also gets like some sort of magnum that it within the game, and that's cool. As long as she can actually defend herself, I'm kind of okay with it. It's
right.
not
So
one of
I
those
wonder if they'd
situations
just make her
where
controls like really, really fucking like she's
she
trying
could
to
make it
aim
like
and your shit is just like constantly
it
drifting.
if it's like Ethan, because kind of what they did with Resident Evil 7, where Ethan never held a gun. He was kind of just a dude trying to save his wife. That
Just
was
trying to
cool,
save
but
my. I'm just trying to save my wife
yeah,
because he's just hands.
he's just hands.
Just imagine
Um,
all this doesn't exist for me. It's just my hands.
and if they take it like that where she's kind of shooting and like it does bounce around while you're like aiming and shit, that's cool. I'm okay with that. I learned that through playing with Ethan in Resident Evil 7. Totally okay with that. That matches the storyline, gets me more immersed into the
Yeah.
gameplay. Totally
What
okay
if
with
it's
that.
like a there's like a fear meter or something that you have? Like maybe not like a literal meter, but like just like a fierce
Oh, like
mechanic. Where it's like when shit is
where you're
really
like
ramping up, it makes it literally hard for you to play because she's so
like
shit.
a adrenaline is kind of like worn
Yeah,
itself out. You're just like overly scared where you're just like having a panic attack in the middle of the game. I
Yeah,
could see
that
that.
might be
That would be
dangerous.
didn't Rule
that
of
would be
Rose
kind of
do
yeah, that
that
would.
exact mechanic?
Which one?
Rule of Rose.
Okay, cool. The
Shit,
wait,
me, I don't play these for recreation. I'm not a sicko.
you're not talking about the DLC for 8, right?
No, no, I'm talking about the actual game, Rule of
Okay,
Rose.
okay. Oh, that's cool. The there's is a part of the RE showcase, two parts of the RE showcase
Mhm.
that I didn't get, which was just like, hey, we're also sponsored by Porsche, and we thought about what car would Leon drive, and it's a Porsche, and you can buy the Resident Evil Porsche coming or what this time. I was like, okay, sick. I'm not gonna
They're
be
like,
able to
hey,
afford that.
if you got money for graphics cards and GPUs, you can fucking you can buy this Porsche. Same thing.
You can buy you can buy 30 gigabytes of RAM, brother. You can buy this
You can buy this
Porsche.
Porsche. That's nothing. You big money.
And then I thought that was going to be the end of it. I was like, okay, that's weird. Porsche is Resident Evil sponsored by Porsche, okay. And then it moves on to like a watch company, and was like, hey, do you want to wear the watch that we've designed on Leon? Yeah, you can also pre-order that one too. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
What
Like
are
at
they?
least 6 minutes of this showcase was just them trying to sell you shit.
What do they? What do they think we're made out of? Like,
No, I it 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 was very I don't know. It was like one of those cases where you're like, you guys aren't thinking like this isn't what we definitely didn't want this. I definitely wanted a demo shown at the end of the like, hey, go download the demo today. I didn't want a Porsche ad or like a watch ad. I don't give a shit about that.
yeah,
You know,
I'm not going to be able to afford any of the. I love watches. I'll wear watches all day. I'm not going to be able to afford a Resident Evil watch
you
made
can't get
by
the
whoever
Resident
the
Evil
fuck.
presidential Rolex.
Right. Like that's not this part of the showcase is not for me. I don't know who it's for. It's not for 98% of the people watching.
Right,
But
right.
Leon being sassy and able to hold a chainsaw, that's great. That's what I wanted to see, and I got to see that. So at least 6 minutes of this showcase was fantastic. I'm very excited for this game. It
When's it
didn't
come out?
it hype February 27th.
Oh, that's close.
Yeah, yeah, it's
it's a
close.
Monster
Next
Hunter.
month. Oh, what about Monster Hunter? What?
The last year Monster Hunter, I think, was February 27th.
Oh,
Hey, Capcom's gonna Capcom.
hey, I
I'm
wonder
here for
if Resident Evil's gonna be asking about what DLC you got. You got you got active on your console.
it.
You got other Resident Evils going too. Look, let's take a look here. Where you at? Where you at with it?
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that was a showcase. It was cool. I mean, it just got me more hyped up. They really didn't show much more. They kind of alluded to a third character being in the game, which only lets me believe that Ada Wong's going to be in it because there hasn't been a single Resident Evil game without Ada in it. And I don't. I mean, I don't hate seeing Ada in a game.
Yeah, I'm here for it. You
Yeah.
gonna stream it?
You know what? I got the technology. I might as well.
Yes, the technology.
All right.
Excellent.
So, to talk about the Monster Hunter stuff, I.
Mhm.
So, Monster Hunter Wilds on PC has had performance issues since launch. And somebody who apparently they were the ones to figure out a DLC issue that was going on with Dragon's Dogma 2 on PC. So this person just kind of has a history of dealing with PC ports of Capcom games, but they realized Monster Hunter Wilds is constantly doing a check to see what DLC you do and don't have, and apparently it's an intensive process that it tanks your performance the less DLC you have. So it's constantly checking, even for DLC that's not out yet. There's like
Really?
placeholder stuff, yeah. And so Monster Hunter on PC, that it looks like Capcom's gonna take this into consideration because they took the same person's stuff into consideration and dealt with it on Dragon's Dogma 2. So
Right.
it's just interesting to see like everybody's looking at this and they're like, this isn't malicious. Like it'd be one thing if like
Yeah. They're trying
Capcom
to throttle like your gameplay, but it that doesn't make sense. Because like, why would they want their game to perform worse? And
sell
claim
fewer
that they can't.
copies due to
Right.
performance. So
Right. Just so that they can sell some people
on like
fucking
random cosmetic DLC.
random cosmetics that you may never use, even if you get it. Yeah, it's just it's a funny situation too. It's crazy, but I don't know. I feel like this just kind of goes to show that they need to. I don't know, relax with like the DLC and stuff. It shouldn't be this. I don't know. It's just been. It was a weird game, and now this is just like the stamp on a weird kind of game. You
Yeah,
know?
I think Wilds' overall sentiment, like as far as base games go, like Base World has a positive reputation, Base Generations has a positive reputation, so Base Rise has a positive reputation. Like
Base
as
Rise
far
was
as like
lit.
the modern Monster Hunters, especially like Wilds as a base game, just I think it's gonna go down as like remembered poorly.
Yeah, and it's so crazy because like the very beginning of playing again, right before it came out, I'm like, yo, this could be the best Monster Hunter like yet.
Yep. I was like, finally, a current gen Monster Hunter on the RE engine. Like,
Yeah.
it, the just levels of potential the game had starting out. And I mean, I platinumed it. I really enjoyed it. But at the end of the
Not as
day,
much as Worlds.
yeah, not as much as World, not as much as Rise.
Damn, that's so sad. And Rise is a Switch game.
Yeah,
Well,
like
originally was a Switch game.
I had way more fun with the base Rise experience on Switch 1 versus my enjoyment of base Wilds on PS5.
So this DLC really has to come out and be all that it can be.
Well, yeah, I think the expansion, I feel like
Oh, the
they,
expansion. Yeah.
yeah, the
Is it
The
master.
like
DLC is just cosmetic stuff. Like
is
this
the
is the thing
expansion
that they're
good?
checking for. They're just checking for cosmetics.
Is the expansion gonna be like Iceborne level of expansion
Yeah,
or?
uh,
Okay, cool.
It should
Sunbreak.
be I hopefully.
Yeah, I think that they, uh, the roster they've built up, even just, and if they do a sizable enough roster of monsters in like the end game, in the master rank stuff, I think that they're in a good position. Like once they deal with these PC performance issues, launching it with full crossplay and all of the stuff. Yeah, I could
Yeah.
see the Wilds expansion being one of the best post games that we've had in the
Yeah.
modern era.
Yeah, I could see them making up ground and like seeing feedback and everything and just coming out with something that's amazing. Getting back to their roots of what they found with Worlds and just really doubling down on that.
Yeah, that's what like we were kind of hoping for, was like for this to be World 2, and that is
Yeah.
not what we got.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean
pretty
that's
much.
fair. But it's a fair expectation.
Yeah, but it was like they couldn't bring over any of that existing work from World,
Mm-hmm.
or
Because of
like,
RE Engine.
yeah, because that was all
Yeah.
like NT framework stuff, and then
Yeah. I mean, I feel that, but like, you still have the people who could create a story and the
well,
fights and the monsters. But
it's not even the story that was really that much, because the story at no
is
point in any of these is the focus.
are yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
you're never
yeah.
sitting back like, man, that Monster Hunter story, dude. You might be like that fight with
Right.
this monster. You know, everything else was just like tension that led up into it. And the tension was like it getting in the way of you getting to that point.
Does Capcom know how to write a good story?
When
That's a
was
question.
the last time Capcom actually wrote a good story?
I'm gonna be honest. Like
Hey.
the Resident Evil lore is all over the fucking place. It's
Yeah,
wild.
Devil May Cry.
I wouldn't say that it's a great story.
Like Mega Man. I'm just Street Fighter. Like
Mega Man's story.
no, I'm
is
going down the
also-
list.
The lore of
The
Mega
lore
Man
is great.
Is pretty fucking cool.
Same thing with Street Fighter.
Mega Man's story hasn't been all that. Yeah, of each game hasn't been like fantastic. I think the best one is probably Legends, but that one's no one knows about Legends really like that.
Mhm.
We need that Legends collection.
That's what I'm
1 and
saying.
2.
1 and 2, and then Rescue 3.
Rescue 3.
Capcom's not gonna do that.
It's never gonna happen, but it's fine. They don't actually like Mega Man.
Well, we're
They
getting
don't.
12. We're getting dual overdrive, and
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm ready
Yeah,
for it.
it's fine. I did download 11 on my Steam Deck, so I know you've been wanting me to play it
It's a good
and
time.
beat it.
And it actually has like an easy mode, so you can really just play.
No.
Okay.
Chris is like, nah.
No.
I'm okay.
I'm playing it on hard.
I've been playing Mega Man since the Game Boy pre-color.
Back when he didn't see color.
We only had two colors back then: screen and black.
It was like off green was
Right.
actually the color of the original Game Boy.
All right. Well, sticking
That
on
Pip-Boy.
the like products that make no financial sense, Pokemon
Mhm.
announced its first set of Legos, and
Sick.
the main one is a giant statue of Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. All three of them look wrong. Like
Yeah,
all
they don't
the
look right.
sets don't look right.
There's the
Like-
one. There's a wannabe Lego competitor that's already had the Pokemon
Yeah, Mega
I-
Blocks.
Mega Blocks. There you go. They have also already all looked wrong. None of them look
The
great.
Mega Block. These look so. So there's a Pikachu, there's a Eevee, and then there's a Blastoise, Charizard, Venusaur. Like all three of them in like one big $650
Good God.
set. So for the price of that Lego statue, you can get a Switch 2 and the Legend ZA Switch 2 bundle with Scarlet or Violet and Let's Go Pikachu and or Eevee and Sword and Shield and or Shield.
To be
Yeah.
honest, Charizard looks the best.
Yeah.
out
You
It's
can
of
crazy.
all
also
of them.
buy exactly one pair of pants and one jacket from LaFleur. So,
You could also go and buy
my
the
decision is
Millennium
made.
Falcon and have $200 made. Eevee doesn't look that bad. I will say that's the one Pokemon that doesn't look terrible is Eevee.
Yeah, I feel like
Oh no. Hold on. What happened? Discord seems to have crashed yet again. Okay. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Discord's gonna ask me how I felt about this, the quality of this call. I just feel it. I'm going to give them the worst rating possible.
Luffy though, and that's fun.
that look like live action Luffy.
It
That
is
does
live
look
action
like.
Luffy because
Oh,
they didn't do anime Luffy. They did live action.
that
Luffy.
makes a lot of sense then.
But you know, I got it for Christmas, and Marissa heard I was watching One Piece and got me One Piece Legos. So you know what? I can't ask for more.
Hey, that's sick.
Hey, yeah.
Quite some time ago.
I mean, I enjoyed the.
What the fuck?
See that live action?
Yeah, it's they do a really good job with it. It's probably one of the best anime action adaptations
Sick.
of manga or anime.
Okay. So we're gonna try this.
What are we trying?
We're just gonna try and God damn it. Boom. Okay. We're gonna. I just have my entire Discord over there. It's not pop out, and I have OBS full screen over here. I'm not gonna touch shit. I was trying. All I tried to do was look at these Pokemon Lego sets, and it broke that hard.
Yeah. What I was saying about the Lego set before you were going in and out was the Eevee really only looks like the best, like only the good one. Everyone else kind of looks terrible. And like
how much-
Charizard looks good in a triple set, but yeah,
Yeah, like Legos, they just don't lend themselves well to this. They should stick to like objects and like scenery or
As
like
far as,
settings.
and
like,
spaceships.
the gaming
I mean,
sets, I like
Eevee
the,
looks
Like because
is
the
60.
Game Boy Color, I want that.
yeah, I like the Game Boy stuff. I
Yeah.
like the Mario stuff. I like the Zelda stuff. Like all of the gaming.
Isn't
So-
there one with a NES that comes with a CRT TV?
I'm looking on my phone because, yeah, It's a CRT that's an NES with a controller, a cartridge.
That's pretty sick. How much is that one?
That one is $550.
That's less than $100 less than a
Oh no,
Venusaur Charizard and Blastoise.
this is way cheaper. That was Walmart had it for $550, but the Lego website is $270.
How is that one cheaper? That's cooler than. I mean, these
I mean, these are fewer
Pokemon.
pieces than the Pokemon one.
Yeah, I guess so. How many pieces is it? If you're on the website, it does tell you.
Continue, reject.
Damn, Pikachu and Pokeball cost
Okay.
$200.
So the NES one
That's
is
fucking ridiculous. Pieces of plastic.
$2,646.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That what?
Yeah,
The
the
NES
the-
has 2,600 pieces.
the one with the three Kanto starters evolved is 6,838. And I get that the EV is $60 and only has 587 pieces, but it looks better. The Pikachu looks dumb. The Venusaur Charizard Blastoise one, like outside of Charizard, looks bad. But Eevee kind of looks solid.
Venusaur's face is like fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, that's the worst
Pikachu-
one.
Pikachu and Venusaur, both their faces are just completely wrong.
And then Blastoise is, I mean, it's not as bad, but it looks like someone, it looks like Pal World tried to copy a Blastoise. And then Charizard looks fine. You expect Lego to do Charizard right because Charizard's been the favorite.
I'm looking at
Pikachu
this.
are ugly as
So
hell.
for the price
Ugly as
of the Pokemon one, you can get both the Zelda sets. The
There's a
Ocarina
Zelda
of
set?
Time Final Battle is 1,000 pieces, and
Crazy.
the Great Deku Tree 2-in-1. So it's like two different versions of the Great Deku Tree. Is 2,500 pieces, and that's $300. So for $430, you can get both the Zelda sets.
Oh my God. I lied. The Millennium Falcon is ridiculously priced.
There's a One Piece
Actually, I'm seeing
ship.
people resell this shit for like 800.
The Going Merry pirate ship is
900.
$140.
Oh yeah, I saw that one today. It's the Millennium Falcon is $850. That's ridiculous.
Bro, resellers are going to hell.
This is on
Oh,
the
absolutely.
official Lego website.
Oh, that's even
I
worse.
stumbled across the eBay page. Yeah, it's nasty work there.
I'm just looking at these Star Wars sets. There's that $10 Mandalorian one that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I really feel like Legos really need to be affordable.
Well, these are adult sets. Like, even the commercial it's all millennials in the ad for the Pokemon sets. So,
They need to stay out of our fucking wallets. They've been in them since we've been children.
Are you telling? Yeah, you're telling me kids don't want to build this?
well, they're going to be cheaper Pokemon
Kids have
sets.
wanted to build the Millennium Falcon since we were children. Since our parents were probably children.
Right. But now those
Like-
children can't afford it. So now
Yeah,
we have to.
we
have
can't
to
af-
be the ones.
We
that
can't
buy it.
afford it.
Exactly, but
But they're Lego sickos that
we
are
are
paying
able
these
to-
prices, or they wouldn't be charging. The Pokemon sets sold out in a day. Like,
I
so
get that it's a
all of
problem.
the $600+ like that sold out in a day. So there's obviously a market for it. There are obviously people who will spend that money on this exact thing.
Well, I mean,
Absolutely.
that's why we're all in debt.
See, but we could be
Banks
using
are
this money on One Piece cards.
Which once again are also
I
the new
you
sets hard
can't
to
find
find
them.
because right.
I literally went
'Cause
to the store today to look for One Piece cards. They are gone. You all you find is goddamn baseball cards, football cards, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
They're like, hey, we'll give you
And
$5 to take this Yu-Gi-Oh card pack off our
right.
hands.
And
Nah.
and and what's the I don't even know what the Disney card game is. Lucina or whatever.
Lorcana.
Lucana. There you go. Yeah, you can find a bunch of that because no one gives a shit about that card game.
Yeah.
That had a
don't fucking
moment
care.
though. Like
it did have a
Lorcana
moment.
had like a Lorcana took over the world for like a hot second.
Just
Yeah, it was 3
activated the
months.
Disney adults. And then the
Sure.
card sickos who are looking for their new fix.
Yeah,
Well, a
the
game
card
that had
sickos didn't
sellable
stay a
chase
lot long.
cards. A game that, if you were actually good enough at it, they'd give you the championship cards or whatever the fuck they call them were actually worth something. Unlike Yu-Gi-Oh, where you gotta switch.
But Switch 2.
No, not switch to a switch.
That's
Yeah.
the old one before the battery upgrade.
Yep.
We went out our way to find these.
True. Hey man, they need to really they really just need to make Yu-Gi-Oh fun again.
Oh, Chris, you
I
got
got a
create
fun
the
deck.
merch.
I got a fun deck. I'm ready to play.
type
I
of
got
deck?
literally. It's a Dark Magician deck. But I literally have a Yu-Gi-Oh deck, and on top of my Yu-Gi-Oh deck is now my Magic deck, fully sleeved and ready to go.
I need
Oh, man.
sleeves.
Nah,
Yeah,
I do
same.
need sleeves.
That man
I
sold
got
me.
some in my
Like,
cart.
yeah, Jalen bought like 4 packs of Final Fantasy booster packs, and I was like, "No, I'm good." And he was like, "You don't want to buy anything?" I was like, "I guess I need sleeves." And he was like, "I got the cheapest sleeves in this whole
I
conference."
got
I
the
was like,
cheapest
"All right,
sleeves
give it."
in the city.
I was like, "I don't even know if that's true, but just send them to me. Give them to me. I need them."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's up next for me. I did order the Bonnie starter deck because it was about to sell out, and I was like, well, I'll just go ahead and get this now
Nice.
while it's still like $13. Yeah, I tried looking for those packs, and yeah,
Yeah, it's hard.
yeah.
They're hard to find. I do want to go back to CCS and maybe buy a starter deck and just play a little bit.
Do they have
Get
people up
into
there
it.
selling cards like that often, or is that just kind of like a every once in a
I think
while
it
type
was
of
that.
thing?
I think it was that Saturday. I think they're there every Saturday, but I think it was that crazy because it was a TCG Saturday.
Hmm.
Yeah, so like that back area, like
It's normally retro
all,
games
not like that
or
back
like
wall.
cosplay.
So that back wall, those shops are always there. That entire front area, most of those shops are always there. But it was like that line of tables where
Yeah,
there were like though that rotates between different things. So like this weekend was an anime thing,
Yeah.
and they'll do like retro game things. They'll do like cosplay things. But that like open area, that's where they'll have like people actually playing cards when they have like tournaments or so like that's why like there was a guy whose shop that was on the side where he's always over there and he has like these Metal Gear patches that
Yeah.
like constantly call my name. But
He's the one that always sells a bunch of mangas too, right?
yeah, He's the one every time I've gone there and bought manga, it's been from him, and I've gotten
Yeah.
Bleach and stuff like that from him.
Yeah, he's cool.
But
Noted.
yeah, and
Yeah.
they have like Hot Wheels cons, they have like Barbie cons, so they do something pretty much every weekend where that like big open area will be specialized on whatever. But there are also those card shops that are just always there. So if you want to go buy some One Piece cards, like that one big one that Jalen will buy bulk Magic from, and I've sold my bulk Pokemon to, they are always there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the next time I go, I want to get my bulk together and
Yeah, I mean, I made like $4 off of the ETB full of bulk, so
yeah, I mean, I have a lot of packs that I have opened that I just have a bunch of bulk on. I just actually have to go through it.
all right. Well, Madrid, Jalen, either of y'all play anything this week of note?
I
My one thing they did, they put Daredevil, not Daredevil, fucking motherfucker. They put Deadpool in Marvel Rivals,
Oh yeah.
and he's the most unserious motherfucker to exist.
Always
Like
has been.
he's literally broken the game.
In a
'Cause
good way
he's
or a
a
bad way.
yes, he's a flex character. He can be a vanguard. He can be a duelist. He can be a strategist. He can somehow do every role essentially, and his
you
kit's a
can't ban him
little
out.
bit different.
Oh, that's
You
awesome.
would have to take 3 ban slots to ban Deadpool. 3 ban slots. You get 4 ban slots in ranked gold and up, pure gold lobbies and up. You get to ban four heroes. 2 teams pick. Um, he's not like OD oppressive or anything, but they did definitely put a lot of work into this character. Like he's
Oh
a
yeah.
roguelike because as you play him, you level up, and when you level up, you can upgrade one of your abilities. Like he pulls out a comic book and like he picks an ability and levels it up like a roguelike. It's cool as hell, and he's got like all these voice lines and one liners, and he can interact with Galacta like the announcer. Um, like there was one time I died and I came back and he's just like, "Oh shit, here we go again." So it's just
It's
it's
funny.
shit like that. Like he's really fucking with the game, and his walk is just him skipping and whistling, and like waving his pistols. He's just.
So,
That's amazing.
question about Marvel Rivals. Because Cosmic
So,
Invasion kind of has me wanting to play Marvel Rivals.
oh,
It had actually had me load up Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection just to like,
okay, yeah.
yeah,
They put Marvel Cosmic Invasion skins in Marvel Rivals.
right. So my question is, are all the
3 of
cosmetics
them.
that have been in the game still available in the game in one way or another?
Um,
Other than like seasonal, I guess seasonal stuff makes sense that it would only be around during that season, like
yeah, pretty much.
like
Seasonal stuff.
Christmas, like
Yeah,
Halloween.
like that stuff kind of comes and goes. Sometimes it'll linger for a bit. Um,
But like,
and I assume they'll bring it. They bring it back when the season returns. I'm trying to think about winter. I feel like they did, or they just introduced new ones. And then like the battle passes are up, so you can go back and buy them whenever, and like work through it and get those skins that way. Um,
and like, so Spider-Man, they have the MCU, or at least like early on, they had the MCU
yeah,
Tom Holland Far From Home one, and they had the like Marvel Insomniac games, Spider-Man skins, like those would still be there.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like all the old stuff is still in there, and it might even be at a lower price than where it was even at before.
So like the
And honestly, a lot of them they give you costume coins every so often. And a lot of those older skins, you can just use a costume coin for and get one
Mm.
like on the house type shit.
okay,
If it's
Hmm.
typically a bundle, you're not going to get like the MVP screen or like
Mhm.
the sprays or whatever that come along with it. You're just getting just the pure skin. But if you don't care about any of that
That's
shit,
cool.
yeah, it's cool.
okay. Well, yeah, I might start dabbling in Marvel Rivals again.
Come on down. It's a good time.
Yeah,
Like it'll piss you off sometimes, but
because the Cosmic
that's just the
Invasion,
As
nature
all
of the
games
beast.
do.
the Cosmic
Yeah.
Invasion skins are just Spider-Man and Venom right now, right?
And I think they do Jeff in that style.
Okay,
Or maybe they do it for his like a spray or something. I don't know, but there's at least those two skins. And they're bundled with a Pirate Deadpool. So it's Pirate Deadpool,
Mm.
and then the Marvel Cosmic Invasion, Venom, and Spider Man. But fuck Spider Man. So it's backwards.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
I don't know. Spider-Man's just, he's the character that has the most skins in that game that I'm like, ooh, I'd probably go for these.
Don't.
You don't want him to
You
play
know,
Spider-Man?
I mean, you're not gonna want to play Spider Man.
Yeah, I don't think
Honestly.
even back
Is he
like
bad or
early
is
on
he
when he's
annoying?
not a console.
Yes.
He's
Okay.
annoying, but he's also like not somebody you.
Like his playstyle is, I'm gonna swing into the back line. I'm gonna do a potentially one shot combo, and I'm gonna swing right on out. Right,
Mm.
and like doing it
Sounds
on
good.
controller just don't
It doesn't work.
really work like that. You can. I'm sure there's a way to do it, and you gotta like work on your
Yeah.
bindings or whatever, do some weird shit. But yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
feel that.
stupid. It sucks. If you're ever in a match and Spider Man's on your team and you see him walking, y'all are gonna lose
Mm. Got it.
because you shouldn't see him walking because he's just gonna web swing fucking everywhere, like in and out. That's just what he does. He's gonna get a little health back, and then he's gonna
Mhm.
build up his ult charge, and then he's gonna ult on you, and he gets too much fucking armor when he ults, and it's gonna be a bitch and a half to stop him. And then,
Mhm.
if you're on support and you're getting like your shit pushed in by Spider-Man, and your DPS is like, "Where are the heals? Where are the heals?" And then your tank is up there bleeding the fuck out because you're literally dying. Yeah,
Got it.
feel for your support, America.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my main thing. That's it.
All right. Well, anybody else got one more thing before we wrap?
Mm.
No? All right. Well, remember, until next time, you can follow us all collectively around the internet, cheesycontrollerpodcast.com. You can follow me on Instagram at Anton6, followed by 2 X's. Chris, where can people find you?
You find me in the Discord.
All right. Madrid.
Uh, Discord.
All right. Jalen.
Squid Bishop on the internet.
All right, this has been a Know It's Good production. The video version is edited by Chris. The audio version is edited by Akuma Santi. Until next time, keep it cheesy.